We're getting ready to leave Vogel. The balmy 25 degrees. Got little icicles there in the creek. And this was our cabin right next to the creek. It's our little place that we stayed. Got everything dried out. Got to sleep in a warm bed. It rained most of the weekend, so we didn't get to sit outside much, but now the kids have ice to play with. I'm gonna go start the car so we can get down the road.
I don't think it's Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, mofos.
Welcome back to the vlog.
I think it's day 10 now. We just got done visiting with my brother and his family at Vogel State Park. And you might notice that we're short.
We brought Oliver to the adoption center.
We did not bring Oliver to the adoption center. Oliver has decided to head back to Florida, where he's going to stay with his grandma and enjoy the Florida weather and get treated like a king. Get to swim as much as he wants. So I'm sure you've already seen it because I'll post it before this, but he did an outro, and he also went swimming yesterday in the lake at Vogel when it was 42 degrees outside.
And cold. I found it colder too.
So today we got our start from hog pen thanks to Unicoi Gap, sorry. Thanks to a ride from Miss Gracie, and we are on our way to Dix Creek Gap. And yeah, so we're gonna see how far we can get today and finish it up tomorrow. Yeah?
Yeah?
Anything else? We got some good Dunkin' before we got here.
Yep.
Everybody's fueled up, ready to go. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Somebody's getting some energy tablets to get us up Rock Mountain here. His energy tablet of choice is Sweetest Fish.
It's king size.
King size, all right.
Yeah.
Right here by this nice little stream. There's my sweetie up there.
Welcome back, guys. I climb out of Unicoi Gap's no joke. It's straight up. Yeah, I know. But we'll make a pretty good time. You know, we're almost to the top. About 0.5. But again, man, these views. But, alright guys, doing good. Feeling strong. We'll catch you on down the trail.
Wish I had Oliver to pace us.
There we go. Pushing, pushing, pushing.
I just use this seating position.
Yeah.
Specifically because it's not as bumpy.
Yep. That's on the sunny side.
Yeah, maybe we should sit for a bit. Bask in the sun.
Oh, so beautiful.
You
We
can
are
see-
on the non-wind side, so it is very comfortable too.
You can see Yona Mountain with the ice on it.
Yep, Yona
But
is.
that'll make my biffle happy. There's no wind noise.
That's Yona over there. It's sticking out like a shark's fin. We've been hiking all around it for the last several days. And in that valley over there is Cleveland. And yeah. First hill of the day is done. And we're gonna keep moving.
Welcome back. We're here like maybe 2 miles in.
We're gonna walk.
Yeah.
We have climbed our first hill of the day. Mountain, I guess. Rocky Mountain. And we're headed to Trey. And we're walking through this nice area. So warm. We, every day we find more and more people that are watching our channel that we didn't realize. We started recording all this because our family wanted to see like what we were up to and what we were doing, and to see what it would be like for us to be on the trail. And then we keep running into people that have heard of us, and our subscribers have gone like crazy a little bit. We never thought, like we thought maybe 10 or 15 people, like our family, would want to watch. And now we've got like 200, I think. And then we run by people, we meet people on trail, we meet the shuttle drivers take us places, or we run into like friends that we haven't seen in a really long time. They're like, oh yeah, I've been watching your channel, I'm watching your videos and what you guys have been up to. And we just really appreciate that. It's we read all the comments, try to respond to all the comments, and it's been really encouraging and motivating. Corbin has always wanted to have his own YouTube channel, so we've been learning a lot and trying to get good content for you guys, interesting things to look at, and good information for people who might want to take on this journey with kids. So anyway, I'm gonna put this down so I don't fall, because there's a lot of steps. And we'll talk to you maybe around lunchtime.
Oh man. Beautiful. Even without all the leaves on this. You know. It's a good little up. It's definitely tough climb. But you know, feel good, feel strong. Pushing miles. You know. Alright guys. Check back in later. Going up Trey Mountain. It's a tough one, but we're making it.
Of course, I should have taken the camera out when we were at the top of the mountain. All these mountains were covered in snow this morning. Blood Mountain, which is where we were staying the night, was frosted over. Saw Brasstown Bald frosted over. And this is Trey, so Trey's still quite a bit snowy up here at the top. We'll get down a little bit lower and maybe it'll have melted off or warm up a little bit. And we'll find a nice place to camp. Still way up at the top. You can see. Oh, there's a little spot right here. You can kind of see. Okay, we are at the end of the day. It's already a little freezing. We've got our bellies full. We've got all our cold weather gear ready to go. We're gonna get in our sleeping bags and stay nice and toasty warm for the rest of the night. Get up tomorrow and hike the rest of the hike. I just wanted to, sorry it's shaky because I'm shaking. Wanted to just talk really quick about Oliver and his departure, and just let everybody know that he was always a very strong maybe for this hike. He didn't want to. He told us he didn't want to. Does not like hiking, does not like tent camping. He doesn't like anything about this, except for maybe the brownies. So we were given the opportunity to go and hike, starting way earlier than we expected because of the weather, and he was willing to try it and do, the couple of stretches that we were going to do. And he took it like a champ. He did really well. It went way better than I expected it to go. He's got a lot of guts. He's a really strong kid, but he's just not built for hiking. The opportunity was always there for him to go to Grandma's house. And we all kind of knew, but secretly I was keeping my fingers crossed that he would change his mind or find some love of hiking just from doing it with us as a family. But I'm glad that he was here. I'm glad that he got to see what he got to see and do what he got to do. It was a great experience for all of us. We're really sad that he's not here with us, but we're gonna just keep trucking along. And we'll stay, obviously, we will get to stay in touch with him a lot. We're going to see him in a couple weeks. We'll probably see him at intervals throughout the hike. I didn't want people to think that it was like a last minute or rash decision. We were just grateful that he was able to come out with us for the little bit of time that he did hang out with us. And we sold Trey. So we had a great day today. What did we do today?
We did 7 miles, I think.
I think 7.5. We didn't get on the trail till like 12:30. And there were 2 really pretty strenuous climbs in our day. Like the first little, couple miles, we were going up a hill, and then we had to summit Trey Mountain, which is one of the higher elevations here in Georgia. But we're set up nicely for tomorrow. We have 9 or 10 miles to get back to the car. And most of it is pretty cruisy. We have like one little up that we gotta do. Kelly's Knob, I think it's called. We're gonna go back to the car, and then we're gonna skip out. The weather's gonna be really cold again. Tuesday night, Wednesday, they're calling for possible snow flurries, rain or snow, which is, if it were just snow, it wouldn't be as bad. But when it's cold enough to be snow, but it's just rain, nobody needs that. It's too dangerous. So we're gonna go home and wait it out for a few days, and then we should be back for the weekend when it warms up. Did you have a good day?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It's just very cold in the end, and we had a bit of trouble hanging up our bear bag.
We're still struggling with the bear bag, and we're at a campsite and not a shelter, so there's no cables or bear box. But we were warned at our base camp class this past weekend, that we need to practice our bear hang, because once we get into North Carolina, we're not going to have as many places with cables or bear boxes. So we're trying to get really good at the bear hang. That's just putting your food up in a tree so a bear doesn't get it. And we'll figure it out. So, everything else?
I think that's it. We will start recording tomorrow when we're packing up, maybe.
It might not be early because it's supposed to be really cold in the morning.
So we'll probably start recording a bit after, so we can get nice and warmed up.
Once we get warmed up.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.